A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is here to talk about some of the week's big stories. Good morning. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Very exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some things that are going on right now at TIA. Airport officials trying to get a direct route right now from Tampa to San Francisco. Didn't know that there wasn't one.
Right, you think that there would be. It's actually the most underserved route in America. Who knew? A couple hundred people a day want to go to San Francisco from here, but they have to spend a lot of that day in Dallas and Houston and other places. And what that means for business is, where you talk about technology startups and investment coming back to Tampa Bay, a lot of that is in the San Francisco Bay Area, of course, and the investors who want to invest in sort of emerging companies may not want to spend a whole day traveling. When you add that up, it's a lot of lost time and productivity time. So TIA is very sort of cautious about sharing their strategy for developing these routes. Airlines need to make them profitable. But on the horizon, I think in 2015, we may see that route, and that's really good for Tampa Bay business.
Absolutely. Let's talk about a Florida-based grocery store chain, Publix, now making a bold step, saying it's going to offer health insurance to married same-sex couples.
Yeah, it's a bold step indeed. The ban is set to be lifted in Florida. What it's saying is that if you are legally married as a same-sex couple in other states, it's going to offer insurance benefits as of January 1. And I think it's symbolic for a company like Publix, who prides itself on being a workplace that's inclusive, to go out and make that kind of statement. And for their brand and for their workers, probably a positive sign. Inclusiveness, it makes, for good business.
Yeah, 2014 was a good business year for you guys. You looked at a lot of different stories. What will you be looking forward to, or looking at, I should say, in 2015?
Well, I wrote my column this week about sort of those key stories, things like St. Petersburg Pier. Finally, I was shocked that the voters rejected the initial plan after lots of public input, but now hopefully by April we'll have a ranking and then a contract by May, and that's really where we're going to look at what happens there. Certainly Uber, fascinating to see what happens with that. The public image versus what we hear about the user experience, very positive, but the public image of the company not so great. These are the kinds of stories that, certainly Tampa Waterfront 2020 and what's happening there. Seeing things coming out of the ground is going to be very interesting. So those are some of the big stories I'm going to be looking for, mostly results. Is business happening? Are people doing what they say they're going to do? And that's what we do at the Business Journal, try to account for that and watch specifics. Are we making real progress?
Exciting. Can't wait to see what you're looking forward to in 2015.
And you too.
Always good to see you.
You too.
And for more Business Journal news, go to the Money section of our mobile app.